A very good morning to all my students at home, and welcome back to English classes. Today's lesson is CLIL Module 9, so let's get started. At the end of this lesson, you, my very smart student, will be able to learn the meaning of 5 new words, identify the main idea of the text, locate details after reading the text. But before starting with our lesson, I want to ask you a question. If you want to go to Qatar Mall, how would you go there?
Of course, I will go by car. But wait, we have metro in Doha now. I think I will go by the metro. It's faster.
Well, if Qatar Mall is very near to your home, is there any other ways to go to it?
Well, I can walk or ride my bicycle.
And let's start our lesson by introducing the new vocabulary words. Starting with our first vocabulary word. What can you see? What do you think our first vocabulary word is?
Bicycle.
Fabulous. And now let's have a good look at this picture. Do you remember this movie?
Yes, I do. It's Cinderella.
Good job. And in Cinderella movie, the fairy turns the pumpkin into what?
A carriage.
Fabulous. Carriage. Moving on to the third vocabulary word. Look at the picture carefully. What do you think our word is?
Horse.
That's correct. And here, it's something that we have it in the bicycle and in the carriage. What is it?
A wheel.
Super. How many wheels are there in the bicycle?
2 wheels.
Good job. And how many wheels are there in the carriage?
4 wheels.
Fabulous. And for the last vocabulary word, what can you see?
An airplane.
Good job. And we use the airplane to do what?
To travel.
Is the airplane the only means of transport for traveling? Are there any other ways to travel?
Yes, there are. We can travel by car, ship, or train.
Awesome. Now it's the time to listen and say. I'll play the audio for you and you have to repeat after it. Are you ready? Let's do it.
Module 9. CLIL. Social Studies. 1. Vocabulary. Bicycle. Carriage. Horse. Wheel. Travel.
And now I want you to grab your workbook and open page 113. We will be doing activity number 1 together. The question says, look and match. So we will look at the pictures and we will match them to the correct vocabulary word. Let's do A together. Look at the picture carefully. Is it carriage, horse, wheel, or bicycle? Fantastic, it's carriage. Now pause the video and do the rest alone. We'll come back. Let's do them together. Let's do B now. Which vocabulary word is B? Amazing, bicycle. And picture C. Is it horse or wheel? Exactly, it's horse. And the last one, D? Of course, it's wheel. I'm very proud of you, and here is your first star. And now we have a text to read. But before reading, let's guess the main idea of the text. Now, my dears, I want you to look at the pictures carefully and read the title to answer this question. What do you think the text is mainly about?
After I read the title and looked at the pictures, I think that the text is mainly about transport.
Let's see. And now, my dears, I want you to grab your student's book and open page 117. We'll be shadow reading to check our predictions. So get ready. Are you ready? Let's start.
2. Read and answer. Did people have cars in the past?
Means of transport. Cars. In the past. People didn't have cars in the past. They had carriages with horses. They were very slow. Now. Cars are everywhere. There are big cars and small cars. They are very fast. People can travel everywhere. Bicycles. In the past. Bicycles were very different in the past. They weren't very fast because they had one big wheel and one small wheel. Now. Today, bicycles haven't got one big wheel and one small wheel. The wheels are the same size, and some bicycles are very fast.
So after shadow reading the text, was your answer correct?
Yes, it was.
I am very proud of you. Here is your star. We are still on the student's book, and we are still on the same page, page 117. Now, it's the time to read alone. We will be reading to answer question number 3. Question 3 says,
Read and circle.
so we will go back to the text and we will read to find the answer. Let's do number 1 together. Carriages were or weren't slow in the past. We will go to the past part of the text to find the answer.
They were very slow.
So the answer, were or weren't?
Where?
Fabulous. Now it's your turn to do 2, 3, and 4 alone. Remember to highlight your answers from the text. Now pause the video and do them alone. Welcome back. Now let's check our answers together. We will start by doing number 2. Cars are or aren't fast now.
They are very fast.
So are or aren't?
Are.
Magnificent. Now let's do number 3 together. Bicycles were or weren't very fast in the past.
They weren't very fast.
So were or weren't?
Weren't.
Amazing. Now let's do the last one. Bicycles had or didn't have one big and one small wheel in the past.
They had one big wheel and one small wheel.
So had or didn't have?
Had.
Excellent. I'm very proud of you. And this is your third star for today. And now we'll move on to the workbook, page 113. We will be doing activity number 2. The question says, read and tick. We will read the text to choose the correct picture. But let's see, what are the pictures? In A, what do we have?
We have a photo of an old bicycle and a photo of the bicycle that we use now in these days.
And in B, what do we have?
We have a photo of an old car and a photo of a car that we use in these days.
So let's read the text to see if it's A or B.
In the past, they were slow. They had one big wheel and one small wheel, but now they are fast. People use them to go to different places. What are they?
So, is it A or B?
A.
Good job. Before leaving today's lesson, let's think together. Do you think that transport will change in the future?
Yes, probably.
How do you think they will change?
Maybe there will be flying cars.
Maybe. I like your thoughts. And you, my smart students at home, do you think that the transport will change? And how do you think they will change? That's it for today's lesson. Thank you for watching the video and have a very good day. Bye bye.